Wednesday morning. How's everybody today? Update on our polar vortex, cold, whatever it was supposed to be. The weatherman got it wrong here. Now we had a light freeze last night, not bad. I probably didn't even have to drip the water and drain the pipes back here and all of that. Because everywhere I dripped water, there was just a tiny bit of ice on the ground before the sun came up. Just as the sun was coming up. Which is about the coldest part of the day or night. My thermometer out at the shop said 30 behind the shop. The one on the back porch said 28. The telephone app that I have, which is way wrong, said 23. I don't know where it was 23, but it wasn't here. As many thermometers as I've got sitting around here, it was not that cold. But that's okay. No big deal, no busted pipes, nothing like that. I got all the water back on. All the dripping water turned off. And I'm on the home stretch on the antler spoon set. The Purple Heart spoon set is over there. All epoxied up. Got to trim the handles and pin them. And I'll do that while these are drying. Now these antler ones, they get a liner on the sides. And that takes just a little bit longer to get everything lined up and epoxied down. But that's okay. Not all that long. So I'm going to get started on that. I can't run the camera while I'm doing that because by the time I get done, especially with the liners, I'll have it all over my hands. And I don't want that on my camera. Capiche? Whatever that means. Alright, let me get these glued on and I'll be back with something else in a little while. Good Thursday morning, everybody. Let's get some finishing up done today. Hang on, let me get my jacket off. Pretty cold outside. It is 45 degrees. So, I have the heat on. And I don't know what's going on with the weather channel, not the weather channel, even the local weather. They were way off again. They were calling for a low of 28. I've got 3, 4, maybe 5 thermometers all around the place out here. And the coldest I got was 39. Now I know one thermometer might be off, but between all of them it was an average of about 39. Which is okay with me. I'm not complaining. I'm thinking it's some of that news hype stuff. Because we're supposed to have a bad freeze night before last and we didn't. Which I mentioned that in the last clip, I believe. But anyway. Never mind all that. Let's check in with Wardrobe Man this morning. What do you think? I like this shirt because my grandmother used to have a tablecloth that was real similar to this. And this brings back memories. So, Wardrobe Man. There you go. Hadn't heard from you in a while. Let me know what you think. I know, I ain't got no sense. Anyway, no, I'm not offended by it at all. I think it's funny. Alright, antler set, spoon carving set. I got the pins installed. Everything's all dry. I'm going to grind the pins. And do all of that. That'll take a little while. And the Purple Heart set is all dry. All but finished. I got to do the final sharpening. With the antler spoon carving set. J-Nail Skinner right there. Whoop, excuse me. A Royal Gambler. Ready to be final sharpened and build a sheath, and that will be ready. So, hopefully today we'll get a bunch of stuff finished and I can show you this afternoon some stuff ready to mail out tomorrow. Now, fillet knife, the big fillet knife is still at the forge area. I'll get to that here sometime today too. Cool. I'll see y'all in a little while. Alright, I knew somebody was in my shop last night. When I came out here, there was a couple of things on the table that was not like I left them. That's the culprit.
I try to be sneaky when I can.
Look what he built himself. He ordered him a bunch of parts and built him a very nice AR. Now, let's hope this don't get the video banned. But, anyway, very nice rifle. Very nice. Did a good job on it. I've been playing with it, but pretty cool. Alright, what you doing now?
Now I gotta go to work.
You gotta go to work now, yeah. That pesky job thing just gets in the way, don't it?
Yeah, as always.
Alright, maybe in the next few weeks we'll see some pictures from the range.
Hopefully.
I want to shoot it too.
Oh yeah.
You got ammo?
Not yet.
No ammo?
Not yet.
Alright, we gotta fix that. Well, how do everybody? I know this video is running very, very long. I think went over a whole week. But it's been a very, very, very busy week. Amongst everything else going on, Mama decided she was going to clean out our bedroom, my closet, and her closet. And let me tell you, there was some stuff piled up in there. A lot of stuff we threw away we didn't need. A lot of boxes full of pictures and this and that and the other, and it's been a long week. But it's over now. And I have some finished knives to show y'all. Now, building a spoon set is very challenging, but building two at one time is more challenging, along with some other things. Alright, Ken, here is your spoon set in a Purple Heart. Everything is nice and sharp. They go in the pouch just like this. And we'll put the chisel right down here on the end. Just like that. And here I have a Wallace Knife Works stamp that I signed for you. And it will fold up like this. And I will cut some paracord to tie on there. And that one is ready to go. Also, Ken, your chef knife, I reground it for you. Also, this scabbard, I dressed it up a little bit. I don't remember, this was a long time ago. I don't remember sending that scabbard like that, but anyway, it looks much better now. Now, I took a good bit of material off of it. I put a steep bevel on it to do what you want it to do. And I think that will do you a much better job. Very, very sharp. And I re-etched it. Put the same mustard etch on there as what was on there. So that is ready to go. That will be packed up and sent out to you tomorrow morning. Gage, I think I'm saying your name right. Here's your Royal Gambler with a cross draw sheath. This is the back side of the sheath. Now it will fit very, very tight on your belt, especially to start with, until it gets broke in. That will also help it stay in the sheath and not fall out on you. Royal Gambler and Stag. Hang on, let me move this camera a little bit. There you go, right there. Ain't that pretty? Very sharp. Now this is one of those you can carry to church on Sunday morning, and everybody's going to want one. So just tell them where they can get one. Let's see, Jake. Another spoon carving set. This one is in Stag. Alright, got the large spoon gouger, small spoon gouger, cooking knife, whittling knife, and your chisel slash gouge. Just like the other one, except the handles are different. And once these sit inside the case a little bit, this material will loosen up some. They are all sharpened up, all ready to go. You know, pardon me, it's cold out here. My fingers are not working properly. It's 58 degrees, if you don't mind. There we go. And for us, 58 degrees is cold. But it's supposed to warm up into the 70s, 60s and 70s Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, which will give me a perfect opportunity to get the garden cleaned out and maybe go fishing. We'll see. Alright, there you go. There's your maker's mark there. Sign that for you. Right there you go. And also your J-nail skinner. Right there you go. And that will be on the way to you as of tomorrow. Now I've got the large fillet knife that is almost done. I'm going to do a separate video on that, and that will be tomorrow, because I've done as much as I can do for one day. I'm going to have to go in and rest a little bit. But there we go. That all I have? Yeah, that's all I had. But anyway, that is finished up knives for this week. Now, I wish I could get a lot of stuff done a lot faster sometimes, but sometimes I just can't. So there we go. Now, after the big fillet knife, I'll finish that one up tomorrow. I am completely caught up on knives. If y'all got some orders, y'all want something, let me know. Just bring them on in. I could use the business. If that's, you know, put it that way. I can use the business. And also next week I've got to start working on my competition knife. It is a 30-day build. About 2 weeks have passed. I hadn't even started on mine, so I got to start on that. And I also have a new design I want to start on, and I'll do both of those at the same time. Now, per the rules of the knife contest, we can show one roughed out picture and one final picture. I'm not going to show the roughed out picture because I think I might do something that somebody else is not going to do, which is, that's just part of it. So, and if you do look at the site and you see different knives, they are identified by numbers. So if you see mine, you won't know it's mine unless you recognize certain little things, like some people do. Some people did last time. But the voting on the knives, I'm not sure how that's going to work. I think it's going to be by members only. And if you go to the Real Knife Makers of America page, it is a closed group. Just anybody can't join. You have to be a knife maker. You have to go through an interview process. And that's how we keep the foreign cheap Chinese knife makers off our page. So that's not what it's about. It's about real Americans that make stuff on our own. That's what the page is all about. So, like I said, I know this one ran long, but that's the way it goes sometimes. These are finished up. I'm going to take them in, get them packed up. I'm going to get me a bite to eat. And the colder the weather is, the more I eat. And the fatter I get. I feel it. And I don't like it much, but oh well. Alright, I thank y'all for watching. I thank you for your support. And I will see y'all in a few days with maybe some gardening, some garden cleaning, maybe some fishing, and of course some more knives. And I will see you then.